Every time I ask you what is going on with Emily, you tell me to believe in her, to have patience.
I know that you love Emily, Xander.
Yeah, but so does Nikolas, obviously.
And we all know they're friends.
But you can't see them in love?
She needs room right now.
Why?
Oh, if it were my choice, I would tell you, Xander.
Just say it.
You want to know what's going on? I'll tell you.
All right. The truth this time. Not some excuse. It sounds like a lie.
Nikolas and I are getting married.
You leaving so early?
Yes, I have a very long day, so enjoy your morning.
Well, would you accept an apology?
Accepted. Thank you.
I have been unspeakably rude.
No problem.
But for the record, the idea of pushing us together, that was Stefan.
Well, then you should discuss it with him.
Well, he seems to think that we would be a brilliant match. Can you imagine? Anyway, I never should have allowed him into bullying me and throwing myself at you, and I just...
Yeah, well, the trip hasn't been a complete waste of time. You seem to enjoy the locals.
How was I supposed to know some guy named Lucky would turn out to be your brother?
Enjoy the rest of your visit, Lydia.
You know, you think for yourself, and I really admire that, even if Stefan doesn't.
Yeah, well, my uncle and I will sort out our differences. We always do.
And I will try to stay out of your way, no matter how hard he shoves me at you.
That sounds fine.
So, would you take these to Emily? Just consider them a peace offering?
Of course. Thank you.
I don't appreciate your new approach.
Well, of course you don't. But maybe Nikolas will.
I shouldn't have told you this way. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to see you.
And now you want to make sure I don't come back. Is that it? You didn't have any idea about this either, did you?
No, no, I didn't.
But you understand, right?
To some extent.
Nikolas and I have loved each other for a long time. And it took us a while to realize how close we really are. But now, nothing else makes sense.
Apologize for barging in, but no one answered the door.
Yeah, we're having a little problem with the butler.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you.
Someone just told me the big news.
I just told them about our engagement.
You seem almost as surprised as I was.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't be able to keep it a secret until the formal announcement.
You're marrying Emily, and all you care about is a formal announcement?
I promised him that I would wait to tell. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. I understand perfectly why you had to say something. Look, things have moved along quickly. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
Hey, tell you how torn up about it. Bye, Em. Have a great life.
Go after him. Emily.
Xander has to let go. And now it'll be easier.
By hurting him, you're just hurting yourself. How did you let her talk you into this?
Look, Nikolas is trying to help, Mom.
What, by helping Emily perpetrate a lie?
Emily asked for my support, and I'm happy to give her whatever she needs.
Why won't you understand this, Mom? I have to deal with this in my own way.
And your own way is to undercut your treatment and only cause yourself stress? What is going on, Emily? You decided that your cancer allows you to lie, to inflict pain. Are you that desperate? Are you that frightened?
Look, you had breast cancer. You know how hard this is.
Yes, I do. I do. And that's why I said I would go along with it. For just so long, but not this kind of charade. I'm not going to be the mother to the bride. You're going to make yourself sicker. And I will not be a part of it, Emily.
Do you want out?
If it's hurting you, yes.
You are. I can't do this without you. I wish I could.
Look. Helping you helps me. Okay? So if you need us to get married, then that's what we'll do.
You still think I should tell Xander the truth?
Look, I understand that you're trying to spare Xander pain. I mean,
Maybe I'm being selfish.
my uncle devoted his entire life to sparing me pain.
And did horrible things in the process. Is that your point?
No. People don't always think clearly when they're in love, Emily. You know, they tell lies, they make mistakes.
Strand themselves in blizzards?
Oh, you thinking about Elizabeth and Lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying their vows in an empty church.
Yeah. There you go.
In the middle of the biggest snowstorm in 10 years. And then asking us to drive over and pick them up.
In an SUV that you wrangled from the staff at your family's hotel.
Because I finally convinced you that your Jag would never make it through the snow.
Hey, it might have.
We'd still be stuck in a ditch somewhere.
Would that be so wrong?
I had such a crush on you.
I had no idea what to do when you told me that.
But you were perfect. As always. You know, maybe getting married is kind of like, driving through the snow in that SUV. We'll be warm, like we were that night. Safe. Together.
But we both know what the rules are, right?
And that we're friends. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, just driving through the snow.
Try not to run anybody over.
Hoping for the best.
Hey.
You heard about my brother?
No.
He's in Portland.
Why?
Scott Baldwin. Who else? Basically ran my brother out of town. What did Emily do this time?
Might not need to hear this.
Try me.
I was pretty shocked.
I can take it, Xander.
Emily and Nikolas are getting married.
That can't be right.
I was pretty surprised, too.
Who told you that?
Emily
What?
and Nikolas in front of her mother. You know, let's get out of here.
That won't be a problem. No, the European markets have been volatile for some time. That's right. We'll get back to you.
My plan didn't work.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
No, Nikolas and Emily are getting married.
Don't be ridiculous.
I heard about it in a diner. A diner.
You can hear anything in this town.
No, it was some heartbroken gas station attendant who used to date Emily. He was going on and on about it.
Don't worry. That marriage will never happen.
obligated to escort me to every keynote session I have to go to.
Yeah, I know, but see, we're getting married now. We have to do everything together.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah, I know. It'll be all right. I'll wait right here.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll be right here.
All right.
It's not worth it.
I know you know better than this.
Hello, Uncle.
The rumors are flying. That alone may affect the Cassadine holdings.
I'm sure you mean to say congratulations.
Thanks for waiting.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, I forbid you to marry Emily Quartermain.
So the rejects unite.
Emily and I have every intention of getting married.
I'm urging you to reconsider.
Like you urged me to stay away from Nikolas?
Here are your choices. You either congratulate us, or leave Port Charles immediately.
You're willing to break your ties with the family for Emily Quartermain.
I am the family. If you choose to break your ties with me, I'll miss you, but I won't try to keep you.
Well, then you've made your choice.
And I choose Emily.
Welcome to the Cassadine family. I apologize for any confusion I may have created.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
Will you allow me to host an engagement party?
But Emily and I are going to wait to have an engagement party.
Well, I can understand you wanting to hide the engagement.
But nobody's hiding anything.
Then why are you opposed to a party?
My family will throw us a huge one at the end of the summer.
You know, it could get a little awkward with the Quartermain, so, you know, maybe.
Well, let's keep it within the Cassadines, just ourselves and Alexis.
And Lucky.
Are you sure that's appropriate?
Lucky's one of my closest friends.
I'll agree to have the party as long as Lucky's invited.
I understand. How's tomorrow night?
What's the rush?
Yeah, well, you know, there's something to be said for getting things over with. Tomorrow, let's see.
Yeah.
Sure, it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Tomorrow.
I'll make all the arrangements.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt. But actually, I'm glad we ran into you.
Hey, you feeling okay? You look kind of pale.
No, I'm nervous. That's all. We've got some pretty big news.
Well, you could tell us, or we could just stand around here all night.
Emily and I are engaged.
Hello.
Alexis?
Yes?
What's wrong with your voice?
I'm fine.
I need to see you at Windermere.
I can't. I'm working right now.
Be here immediately. It's a family crisis.
Where's Christina's sweater? You took the girl out without her sweater, poor thing.
Better question. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Kind of weird when you think about it. Elizabeth and I always thought we'd be together forever, and it turns out it's you two all along.
Yeah. Crazy things happen.
4 Musketeers was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a whole nother life.
Can you stand an engagement party at Windermere?
When?
Tomorrow?
Stefan's putting it together.
That guy's a party animal.
But you'll be there, right?
Sure. So will Summer.
Oh, I don't know about that. That might be a problem. I don't want to.
And she will be treated with respect.
It's fine with me.
I'd be honored if you'd join us, Summer.
Thank you, Nikolas.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow then. Okay.
Don't everyone speak all at once.
Oh, we were just...
Did Xander tell you that...
Did Xander tell you that I'm getting married?
Yeah.
Look, it happened really fast, Gio. I should have told you first. I apologize.
No,
I wish you all the best, you know? I guess it was Emily you were waiting for all this time.
Stefan's giving us a party tomorrow night.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I guess everything turned out the way it was supposed to.
Where have you been?
I have a very busy life. I can't just run every time you call me. What's the crisis?
Nikolas is engaged to Emily Quartermain.
Oh. What's the crisis?
I was opposed to the engagement. I fought with Nikolas. I'm afraid I've alienated him.
You're always alienating him. If he hasn't severed ties by now, I promise you he never will.
Well, I want to find a way to make peace with him. Will you help me redeem myself?
You're going to have to be more specific.
I'm hosting an engagement party here tomorrow night.
Oh, is that really necessary?
Well, I'm trying to find a way to feel good about this, Alexis.
That isn't your strong suit.
But I've always wanted what was best for Nikolas.
He's not going to do any better than Emily Quartermain.
But don't you think it's a bit sudden?
I suppose. Is that a problem?
Well, in a way. I'm afraid I have alienated Emily as well. I just want you to help me with the party. Try to find a way to smooth things over.
Here's how you smooth things over. You let Nikolas run his own life. You support his decision to marry Emily. Unless there's something else.
I don't think deep breathing helps.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Oh my God, it's so much worse than before.
And water help?
No, I think I would just barf it up all over you.
Okay, on second thought. Water.
It's like being seasick in a terrible storm. And you can't stop the ocean.
Think still water. Everything's quiet and calm. There you go.
Yeah, the surgery wasn't much fun. I'm not looking forward to losing my hair, but the worst part of breast cancer is wanting to throw up every 5 minutes.
You want a servant to follow you around?
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, Helena left some nice silver bowls laying around. We might as well put them to good use.
Oh. Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
You sure?
Yeah. You think we have enough time to get home?
Yeah, but I can't have you barfing in the Jag.
All right, well then we better step on it.
I'm putting the top down just in case, because...
You know, after everything we've been through, you still don't trust me not to hurl on your leather upholstery.
Oh, I'm just teasing.
Sure, that's what you say now. Thank you for helping me with everything.
No problem.
I'm so glad I don't have to drag Xander through breast cancer.
What? No, about before. I'm sorry.
Emily and Nikolas officially make sense now. I was on my way out to Windermere to go blast him, and...
Okay, what do you mean? They make sense?
Emily and Nikolas were still on the docks. So I listened. Yeah, that's right, I shamelessly eavesdropped, but I'm glad I did because it explained everything.
Okay, so what'd you find out? It's Nikolas blackmailing her?
No, it's nothing like that.
What?
What I overheard was about me. You know when Nikolas and I kept postponing the wedding? It wasn't about business. At least, not for Nikolas. I was just trying to be nice when I was congratulating them, but it's the truth. Nikolas has been waiting for Emily to grow up. He's been in love with her all along.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I know how hard that is.
I didn't realize how far it is from the car to the door.
You want me to carry you up?
No, I think the family would probably get suspicious.
Why? You're the bride-to-be, I'm the dashing prince. You buy it?
Oh. Thank God I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'd have to lie and push you away.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Oh my God, how'd everything get so out of control? Yeah, I only wanted to protect Xander, and now we're getting married.
There's a lot to be said for long engagements.
And we're already having a party to announce it.
No, my uncle was just calling our bluff, that's all. We'll get through it. And, you know, after the party, you can change your mind at the last minute, and break off the engagement, stand me up at the altar, run back to Xander, that sort of thing.
The plan's already working. Xander's starting to let go. He shook hands with you and everything.
And he was lying.
Oh, did you see the way he put his arm around Gia? I'm sorry, I know this can't be easy for you.
No. G and I, we were over long before any of this.
Still, you're the kindest person I know. And my plan really is starting to work. Which is exactly what I want.
Then what's wrong? Why do you look like you're about to cry?
Because I still love Xander. And I always will.
I'm hosting a dinner tomorrow to celebrate my nephew's engagement. Everything will be lovely and tragic. Poor Emily will meet with a fatal accident.
At the party.
You will follow my orders to the letter.
Hey, man. Thanks for coming.
This is about Nikolas and Emily. I don't think I'm gonna be much help.
They're engaged. A month ago, they weren't even dating. Now, you're his brother. You're her oldest friend. Did you see this coming?
I tried to explain
Okay,
to them.
can you explain it to me one more time, please, like I'm a 2-year-old? I'm having a hard time getting my head around this thing. Look, I can see Nikolas falling in love with Emily. She was gone for more than a year. He broke up with Gia. Comes back, sees how great she is. How smart, funny, beautiful. He realizes what a big mistake he made back when she had a crush on him and he blew her off. Decides that he wants to get her back. He spends all of his time with her. He does anything he can to make her fall in love with him. All that, I can understand. Matter of fact, I can't even blame him. But what I can't understand is Emily.
For what it's worth, I think she fought this thing with Nikolas. I know Emily never meant to hurt you in any way.
Man, you wouldn't believe the things she's lied to me, the things that she said to me just to tear me apart. It's like she's just trying to push me away. You know, if it was anybody else, I'd say, yeah, okay, she wants to be with Nikolas, that's cool. Not Emily. You know her, man. If she was in love with Nikolas, she would come to me and she would say it. Straight, honest, that's the way she is, that's the way she's always been.
Maybe she loves you and Nikolas both. Maybe she was just trying so hard not to hurt anyone.
And why get engaged, you know? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You know, if Nikolas is that worried about losing her, then does that mean he doesn't trust her love? Is there something else going on?
You know what? Nikolas might be lying about something, but not him. Maybe she's with him because she wants to be.
Thanks for meeting me.
You said it was urgent. Is it Xander? Is he okay?
Well, for someone who just got engaged to Nikolas, you seem pretty concerned about your old boyfriend.
Xander's a friend of mine. I'll always care about him.
Really?
I know hearing about Nikolas really hurt Xander.
But not nearly as much as watching you battle cancer. That's the logic, right?
Well, the weather conditions couldn't be better. With this heavy fog, Emily will never see you coming. Any questions?
No, sir.
There can be no mistakes. It is essential that Emily's death appears to be an accident.
I'll take care of everything.
See that you do. Leave me.
Hey, pour me one while you're at it.
Don't you think you should stick with something non-alcoholic? You wouldn't want to say anything ill-advised to Nikolas or Emily.
Oh, such as the fact that by marrying Emily, Nikolas is robbing me of the billions of dollars I was supposed to get when I married him?
You should stay calm. Nikolas was engaged before. That wedding never took place, neither will this one. Ah, there's the groom-to-be.
Would it make any difference at all if I told you you were breaking my heart?
I owe you so much for keeping my secret. No matter what, Xander can't find out that I have cancer.
It's not like I'm doing some kind of like selfless deed here. I'm not only doing this for you.
What do you mean?
I care about Xander. I want him in my life, and as soon as he hears the truth, that you really do love him, any chance I might have with him is over. You don't look surprised.
That you're falling for Xander? No. I saw it as soon as I came back.
And you're okay with that?
Gia is so all right. And this is exactly what I want, for Xander to move on with someone who cares about him and wants to make him happy.
Doesn't it seem like Xander should be able to make his own choice?
About what?
Xander.
I was just apologizing to Gia for not inviting you guys to my engagement party. I just thought it would be too weird, you know. And Gia was telling me that you should decide for yourself.
Showing up would be kind of hypocritical, don't you think?
I'm gonna go.
Hey, better hurry off to a big celebration.
Look, Xander, for what it's worth, you know, like, I really believe Emily cares about you. But some things just don't work out.
I know. I don't understand why.
Glad you could make it.
Well, wouldn't be anywhere else on such a happy occasion.
Summer, you've met Lydia, obviously.
Hi.
This is my uncle, Stefan Cassadine.
Welcome, Summer. What a lovely name. And it suits you.
It's very nice to meet you, Mr. Cassadine.
Call me Stefan. Hello, Lucky. I'm pleased you agreed to come tonight. I appreciate your commitment to your brother. Shall we go inside? I think you'll enjoy this. It's from our private stock.
You holding up?
So far, okay.
You need to sit or anything?
Nope. But if I suddenly disappear, cover for me.
Yeah. The least a future husband can do.
How was that? Alexis, you're 20 minutes late.
But who's counting?
Exactly. We're glad you can make it at all.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay.
I don't believe we've met.
This is Alexis, my sister.
Oh.
Alexis, meet Lydia Karanen.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Cassadine.
Davis.
I'm sorry?
Alexis Davis.
My aunt is the independent one. She's chosen to renounce the Cassadine name and make a life of her own.
Oh, but none of that matters this evening. We're here together to celebrate Nikolas's engagement.
Well, I hope you don't mind if some of us celebrate Emily, too.
to Emily.
You have a phone call? Your brother Jason.
Oh, thank you.
Very soon.
Jace?
No. But I wasn't sure you'd accept a call from me.
Here! On the bluff.
Oh, Luke, you know you shouldn't be here.
You're taking a risk yourself coming out here alone. What are you, a decoy? A couple of guys in white coats gonna jump out and struggle me into my own personal straitjacket? Is that what's gonna happen?
As far as I know, we're alone.
All right, then, let's cut the small talk. Where are Nikolas and Lucky holding Laura?
I don't know.
You're lying. Of course you know. Lucky loves you. He'd tell you anything. Look, I'm truthfully engaged with you, little girl. You tell me where my wife is. Tell me.
Let go of me!
I got nothing to lose, Summer. Nothing. I swear to God, I'll throw you right off this cliff, and I'll watch your head bounce on the rocks unless you tell me where she is. Where is she?
Luke, what are you doing?
Your bride-to-be seems to have deserted you.
Emily needed a few moments to herself.
Well, Emily must be a trusting soul. If you were my fiancé, I wouldn't let you out of my sight.
Kind of obvious, aren't you?
I prefer to think of it as honest. After all, who can blame me for being a little jealous? Nikolas did promise to marry me first.
I can't be held accountable for proposals made before the age of 10.
Oh, but a man's word is his bond. Isn't that right, Stefan?
In a perfect world.
D.A. Baldwin and Detective Capelli are here.
Well, send them away.
Well, now that's not very friendly.
What are you doing here? This is a family celebration.
There's no crime in progress. No need for your presence.
What about Luke Spencer?
What about Luke?
Well, he's on his way over here. And except for Lucky, he hates just about everybody in this room.
I want an answer, Summer.
I told you I don't know. Please, Luke, just go away before this gets even more out of hand.
All right, Summer's right. Nothing good can happen if you stay here.
Well, I'm sure you're wondering what you just walked in on.
I have a pretty good idea. I've been friends with Lucky and Nikolas for years, so I know all about the whole Spencer Castine thing. Mind if I give you a piece of unsolicited advice?
Please do. Please.
This is a war no one ever wins. Don't get in the middle. He'll only get hurt.
You know, that's the best advice anybody's given me on the topic. Thanks. Guess we should go back in.
I'm supposed to meet someone, but the fog's so thick, I don't know, maybe he never made it.
Emily? You out here? Nikolas Cassadine. Dr. Salinger, thanks for getting back to me. Well, unfortunately, my mother's ex-husband's making trouble again, so my brother and I have decided to move her again. I need you to connect with the Zolder Care Facility in Switzerland. Yeah, speak to the head of the hospital there. Well, how soon can you arrange a transfer? At the end of the week will be fine. I'll be in touch.
Mr. Cassadine, there's been an accident. A woman fell off the east bluff.
Emily.
We really appreciate your concern, Mr. Baldwin, but you can rest assured that we will instruct the staff to call the police department if Luke Spencer is seen on the island.
Well, if you do, call us, because he's dangerous.
Is it me, or is this party getting smaller and more tedious by the minute? I mean, we can't even keep track of the happy couple.
He probably found Emily, and they're probably having a nice moment alone.
Unless Luke found Nikolas first.
I'm gonna assume you just made a really tasteless joke.
Only because you don't know my father. Or Stefan, apparently. He doesn't joke.
It wouldn't hurt to take a look.
The guards say a woman just fell from the East Bluff. Oh, my God.
Well, Spencer, you're getting pretty predictable in your old age. The minute I heard you broke out of the nut house, I knew you'd hightail it over here, because fighting the Cassidines and destroying Laura's life are the only two things you do well. I'm sorry, you do put a pretty good dent in a bottle of booze.
I can still drink you under a stretcher any day of the week. And I can take care of Laura and get her away from these people if you two will just turn around and walk away.
I don't think so.
Emily! Emily! I need to remain calm. Nikolas, listen. What's going on? Why are you calling Emily?
Why are you here? Did you see her? I talked to Emily at the party. She said we were going to meet in the gardens. What is going on?
I know the way down. Okay, I'm right behind you.
Way down to what? What the hell is going on?
A woman fell.
From here?
Yeah.
Is it Emily?
We don't know who it is.
She was up here in the fog because of me. She was more...
What happened?
We got to check her pulse. Maybe she's still... Summer? Summer! Summer!
Said that.
Well, you know what? You can figure it up when they put the straitjacket back on you. I actually did you a favor.
What, conceivably?
Well, I stopped you committing a crime here, because that's what you were doing here, because you can't wait to heat up the Spencer-Cassidine war, can you?
We just found a body. Base of the bluff.
Well, maybe I'm too late after all.
You're squeezing me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so glad to see that you're okay.
Why did you think I wasn't?
A woman went over the cliff, Emily.
For one terrible second, we thought it was you.
Well, clearly it wasn't. Emily's okay. So who took the fall?
Summer? It's Lucky. Can you hear me? Summer? Summer? She's dead. So sorry.
Why, Nikolas?
No, the fog, it's easy to get disoriented. Sorry, Lucky. There's no reason for this. It's just a senseless accident.
I'll be the judge of that. Summer?
She's dead.
Get forensics. What the hell happened?
I don't know. The guard said a woman fell from the bluff. Lucky and I came down to see who it was. It was her.
I knew no good would come of her hanging around with you two. Back to the house. Because I want answers out of you.
Find out exactly what happened to you tonight. If anybody is guilty of anything, and this was an accident, I'm gonna make them pay.
I need to make a request on the family's behalf.
Sure, anything.
See that man down there talking to Lucky and Nikolas? That's Scott Baldwin. He's the DA. Be very careful what you say in front of him. He will use anything you say against you or whoever he happens to be mad at that day, especially if you're a Cassidine.
I'll be careful.
Good. I'm gonna go see what I can do down there.
Okay. You know what? Wait up. I'll come with you.
Okay, why were you in the bluff? You're supposed to meet me in the garden.
I wanted to head you off so you wouldn't make trouble at the engagement party. I know you're hurt and angry.
Okay, none of that's important right now. You know what? All that matters is that you're alive and safe. You look cold. Come here. Let's get you inside. Mission accomplished, Mr. Cassadine.
Is that so?
Emily Quartermain is no longer a problem.
You imbecile! You pushed the wrong woman off the cliff. But, sir, I should kill you where you stand. Stupidity like yours shouldn't be allowed to exist, especially in my employ.
I could try again.
Only because I can't afford 2 corpses on my property in one night. I'm going to let you live. You take the tunnels and leave me before I change my mind. Get out!
Please, don't let me keep you. You must have been very angry. It's not like you to make threats with the door open.
How much did you hear?
For the record, in case you care, Darius pushed Summer. She's dead.
Unless you want to follow her, you will never repeat those words again.
Oh, yeah, leave it to Stefan. He'll clear the way to Nikolas. I didn't realize your plans included murder.
Shut up! You're forgetting something. You're an accomplice.
I didn't do anything.
Oh? The DA may think otherwise once I tell him your compelling motive for wanting Emily out of the picture.
No one would believe that I tried to kill her.
What are you willing to risk to find out? You have 2 choices. Either you keep your mouth shut about what you heard here tonight, or you can say goodbye to Nikolas and all that money you covet, and hello to a prison cell.
She almost didn't come tonight. She didn't think you wanted her to be here. Thought I shamed the invitation out of you. You know what, I just should have let it go.
No, don't. You know how headstrong Summer was. She came because she wanted to support you.
You know what, and why'd she leave the party and go to the Bluffs alone?
I wish I had an answer, Lucky.
I still can't believe it. I was with her.
On the Bluff?
Probably right before she fell. I broke up an argument between Summer and Luke.
Can you tell us anything?
I won't know until the forensics people are done.
Well, was it an accident, Scott? I mean...
Could be an accident, but on this island with this crowd, I doubt it.
Do you have any real information this time, or is it you just making random, unfounded accusations again?
I got multiple footprints on the bluff. One pair belonged to Summer, but they weren't close enough to where she could have stepped off or that the bluff gave way. I got one pair that walked away. So I would say that she was pushed.
You know what? That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah?
No one would do that to Summer. They had no reason to.
Guess again. Capelli!
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Summer, didn't you? Didn't you?
Back off. We'll handle this. Back off.
Summer's dead?
Don't you even act surprised.
Well, I see no reason for you to detain us any further, Mr. Baldwin. You obviously have your perpetrator.
Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions awfully quickly?
I don't think so. Emily witnessed something very interesting this evening. Tell the DA what you saw.
Well, Emily?
I saw Luke with Summer.
On the bluffs?
Yes.
What were they doing?
We were arguing, all right?
That's it?
There was a little struggle.
Why does that not surprise me? When was this?
Couldn't have been long before Summer fell.
Right before she fell. Here's the way I see it, Spencer. Beautiful blonde comes to town. Looks like Laura. You went after her, but she didn't want the geezer. She wanted the young son. You got crazy, jealous, lost your temper as usual. No more pretty blonde. Crime of passion. Then you throw in the fact that you're on the lam from the nut house committed by your very own son here. You want to confess now, or shall we take you downtown?
All right! Let's get this over with. I'm guilty. Yeah, I'm guilty as hell. Baldwin's right for once in his miserable life. I am guilty. I'm guilty of wanting your girl. Guilty of being jealous of my own son. I'm guilty of sending her back to you, which I regret. I'm guilty of hating you. Hating you for using Summer to distract me from taking care of my wife when I could have, while I still had time. What happened to Laura is a family tradition around here. There isn't a man in 3 generations of Cassadines who hasn't locked her up and tried to keep me away from her. And that's because her beauty and her grace was the best thing that ever happened to this stagnant gene pool. And you still use her. You continue to suck her life into your dead souls. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm probably guilty of being insane. But I won't use that as a defense. Because I'm guilty of a lot of things. But I did not kill Summer! Somebody get the lights! Where is he? Damn it! Capelli, get the divers, get the dogs, get everybody! I want him apprehended! No sign of Luke.
Maybe that's for the best.
Why do you say that?
Is it okay to leave? I just feel
Yeah. Hey. Oh, what's wrong?
nothing. I just I feel a little lightheaded.
Emily, you're like ice. You look pale. We should call a doctor.
Xander, Emily's not your concern anymore. What are you even doing here? Tonight was supposed to be about Emily.
Maybe it is in more ways than one.
What does that mean?
For argument's sake, let's suppose that Luke didn't do it.
You never stopped defending the man.
I don't think he did it. I saw the look in his face when Lucky accused him of killing Summer. He was shocked, genuinely. He didn't do it. Did anyone see the color of Summer's coat? Look at Emily's coat. It's almost exactly the same color. Those coats would look identical at night in fog, so maybe someone wasn't trying to kill Summer. Maybe they were trying to kill Emily.
What is the body still doing here?
You said no one could leave the island.
Get the paramedics and get her back to the mainland. Lucky, I'm sorry. She was a nice girl. She didn't deserve this. I'll find out who did it, and I'll put him away.
Thanks.
Hey, this just isn't fair. You're just starting to understand who you were, about yourself. And I was waiting somewhere. I was just waiting there for you.
It's a kind of miracle, isn't it?